मैंने आपको बोला था कि मैं सिंगापुर आ रहा हूँ। डेट फाइनलाइज हो गया है। मैं 25 अगस्त संडे सिंगापुर में हूँगा। जो मुझसे मिलना चाहते हैं नीचे दिए गए व्हाट्सएप नंबर में मुझसे संपर्क करें या ईमेल दिया गया है उससे संपर्क करें। मेरा टीम आपसे बात करेगी। हिंदी और इंग्लिश में सेपरेट मीटिंग होगा। नमस्कार, फिर पैसा बोलता है में आपका स्वागत है। आज रविवार है, हॉट टेक्स करेंगे। तो हॉट टेक्स में मेरे साथ मेरे भाई हैं, अंग्रेजी में होगा। जो न्यूज़ में आया कुछ उनसे सवाल पूछेंगे, उसका जवाब मैं दूंगा।
Okay, dealers of Hero Electric have gone to the MD's residence and protesting over unpaid dues. What is this all about, Anand?
Okay, the Hero had two separate family groups. The Munjals. One branch of the company got the bikes. The other got all other rights and some money and some other business. Now, at that time, the branch which got Hero Motors didn't think electric vehicles are going to become big. The rights for Hero's brand name, electrical vehicles, went to the other branch of the family. So they started making scooters. They were in the first mover advantage. But, and the two families had a tiff. Then what happened is the FAME subsidy was reduced, and this company was not well capitalized. They did a deal with Mahindra and Mahindra for manufacturing facility and all that. Like Rahul Bajaj said, making two-wheelers is not easy. So it requires a lot of in-depth knowledge and all that. They didn't have this, they didn't have working capital. So they started supplying scooters to dealers without battery and chargers. The dealers had to put up battery and chargers, and the company said they would pay, and they never paid. Its dues are about 500, 600. And for the last 9 months, these people have invested in showroom and then waiting. But there is no scooter coming out.
Yes.
So like I've been saying, same thing will happen to Ola. Bhavesh Agarwal has gone out. Because more than nearly 50% of his sale is to his own company.
Correct.
So the main competition is going to be between Bajaj, TVS and Ather. Ather is owned by Hero. Therefore Hero. So these three guys are going to take the cake. TVS is the market leader right now. Bajaj is closing the gap. Ather is at number 3.
Stamp duty registration fees lift tax revenues for states. So you think this is great news? The market is improving?
I do not know, boss. I have to see what is happening at this point of time. This present capital gains
Junction
did a U-turn, and they went back and forth. How is it going to affect the real estate market? We will know. And interest rates are not coming down very soon. And because interest rates are not coming down very soon, you are not going to have a easy solution to this. I think real estate will get stuck at the higher and long.
This is good news for Trent Note shareholders and investors. Q1 profit doubles to 391 crores and revenue jumps up by 56%.
Yes, it does, because revenue is growing, therefore profits is also growing. But the only sad thing is it's trading at 100 times earnings.
It will continue being diamond.
It's a diamond pin.
There doesn't seem there's been any break from the diamond yet.
Diamond yet.
Blackstone sells 20.8 stake in Nexus Select Trust. Why is the MD and CEO of HDFC Bank being asked to apologize for the merger? What happened to
Not
this?
apologetic. They are definitely on the defensive. There are a lot of builder loans which HDFC had made, which are turned bad. Like the world would like us to believe that there is no problem in the real estate sector. But there has been a lot of problems. The parent HDFC had a lot of exposure to builders, not mortgages alone. They were making real estate loans to builders. They are finding it very difficult to collect. And a lot of it have become NPA. So they wanted cheaper financing. The way they thought they could do is they merged it with HDFC Bank. Now HDFC Bank had very little to do with mortgages. They were giving loan against property, but mainly they were not selling home loans. So when they two merged, the HDFC's loan book got transferred to here. So the advances went up. but the quality of advances was not as good as they would like. And they were not able to get deposits back up quickly. There is something called as a credit to deposit ratio. Ideally, it should be in the 80s. That is, for every 100 rupees deposit, you can give 80 rupees loan, which means you get money and you can keep giving loans. But now the rate for CD ratio for HDFC Bank is 100 plus, which means that they cannot lend freely and they have to go back on lending. They have to cut back on lending. HDFC's strength has been growing its retail lending 20% every year. So they have to parcel off the debt and sell it. But nobody will buy the builder debt. So they will tell HDFC Bank, give me the good, you keep the builder debt.
Yes.
You keep the builder debt.
You keep the kachara and
give us the good portfolio. So HDFC Bank does not want to give the good portfolio. So HDFC Bank is trying to merge their portfolio, give some good loans along with business builder loans, make it a package and sell it.
Nice.
And that is people are pushing.
Out of it, yes.
Yeah, people are pushing them for that.
After muted listing, Ola Electric revs up by 20% and hits upper circuit. And what are you saying?
Because today, yesterday the market was up. And of course, we knew the way the distribution was taking place, it was some interested people who kept the market high. Sooner or later, it will catch up with become another Paytm.
Then is this the end of Coffee Days, Anand? Coffee Day dips as NCT has finally admitted insolvency plea.
There have been several times it's been admits plea. When I last checked it, the bankers were confident there are enough assets to cover it. It will come out of NCLT.
Okay. And this global news that because China is lagging, all from PepsiCo to P&G, all these big guys are betting on India being the next growth market. Do you think there's any hope of this? Well, we are struggling with inflation and...
First of all, we have to admit we have inflation problems.
Yes, and
Procter and Gamble sells high-end products. So I don't see you selling big growth in high-end products here or low-end products here. We yesterday discussed that the consumer confidence is extremely low.
Correct.
So we are not going to go anywhere.
Bank of Japan's policy path fraught with risk after global market turmoil. What do you think Bank of Japan will do on it?
No, they will.
Do you think they care about what is happening globally?
They won't. They will just wait for some time, for 6 months, and slowly start increasing interest rates. So the gap between
the dollar
and the Japanese interest rates and the
dollar rates,
the dollar US Fed rates will narrow, either because America cuts faster
or
Japan does baby steps. And when these two collapse, the yen will rally further. People will not stop buying Toyota because it's at 123 yen.
Correct.
Only the financial is worried at 123 yen.
Yes.
So anyway, then the world will not buy Chinese goods.
Correct.
So Toyota has nothing to worry. The Japs have nothing to worry.
Correct. The Japanese have nothing to worry.
Yeah, the Japanese have nothing to worry. आज के लिए इतना ही. आपने इस पॉडकास्ट को सुना, इसके लिए मैं आपका आभारी हूँ. हो सके तो इस वीडियो को लाइक कीजिए, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए और बेल नोटिफिकेशन दबाएं. अपने दोस्त और रिश्तेदार के पास इस वीडियो को भेजें और उनको देखने की आग्रह करें. नमस्कार, धन्यवाद, जय हिंद.